Hi there, good people. Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Let me review a fragrance for House of Calvin Klein. Today's fragrance is going to be Obsessed for Him or for Men. So this fragrance is actually, the review is sponsored by Perfume BD. They send me these fragrances to review because I asked for them. Okay, so from now on you'll see whatever they have, and if I find interesting and based on requests I'll do reviews, so I don't have to really buy everything, so I can just borrow and review. Okay, so that's thanks to Perfume Bangladesh, very nice of them. So today the fragrance basically I have today, I wanted to try. I tried it few times but I never ended up buying it. I was never really convinced that this fragrance is worthy of a retail price. And I think this is coming from the Obsession line. I do have Obsession, I reviewed it, and Obsession has Dark Obsession, Obsession Night, and they have Obsession for Women. Plenty of fragrances CK love to make their flankers. So this one, they also have a flanker to this one, the dark version, the black bottle Obsession, I don't know what, Obsessed Intense, I forgot the name, honestly speaking I forgot. So it's a 100 ml version that I have. They also have for the women version. If I find it, I'll review it. So the box basically looks very plain. It looks like basically a tester box, but this is how that box comes. Okay, and this is how it looks like, Calvin Klein's American House. And the bottle is basically following the same CK Obsession bottle but see-through. It reminds me a little bit of CK2 discontinued perfume, the water dispenser bottle. It says very simple Obsession. I like the bottle, the simplicity of it, but some people might find it very bland. Okay, so cap, it makes this sound not very pleasant to the ear. People who are OCD, they will find this very annoying. Listen to this. Sorry. So it's not fit. You can pick it up and it clicks onto place. The cap is very light, and I have it on the paper for some time that it reached a dry down. Let me show you the spray. Okay spray, not bad. Retail on these is going to be very expensive. If you're buying this retail, I would suggest don't. This ones you can have these for I think $30-$35 max. Okay, I think, let me, is 100 ml or 125 because I get confused. Let me check. Sorry about that, I should have checked, and it doesn't look very professionally. 125 ml it mentions here, that's why I see, double check always. So this one, it's a fragrance. I am kind of like split, you know. The fragrance, the performance wise, it's good. I would say good 5 to 6 hours, 5 hours on most part. It's not very long lasting, it's moderate to good. But the smell, the most important thing is the smell of this perfume. And when I sprayed it, I knew I smelled this perfume DNA before. Okay, and I couldn't put, because when you go through thousands of perfumes you cannot remember all the time. So I was like, what does it remind me of? I thought the whole day, without looking at Fragrantica, I didn't want to cheat. Then I couldn't remember. I'm like, I know this kind of like this sweet bergamot, and then this leathery combo. I'm like, and a little bit peppery. I'm like, what is this reminding me of? Then I'm like, nah, I cannot remember, I'm too old. So I took help of Fragrantica. So then I remember what is reminding me of, and it's very similar to that basically. If you know the fragrance, Roberto Cavalli Uomo. If you know this is the silver version, I'm not referring to that one. I'm referring to the one, that original Uomo. Let me check if I can find it. So you'll have the black bottle basically. Okay, they usually have that, the whole collection. Where is that? Hold on, sorry, I am checking. Yeah, so if you know this one, I used to have it. I sold it off last month because I needed urgent cash or something like that. So this is the bottle. Okay, and I liked it at first, but then I never was really reaching for it. The reason being the smell. I do not really find it like suitable for our country. It has this kind of like green apple. I can smell the green apple from this one. This one has this crisp green apple. That pepper, definitely black pepper. Freshness of orange, citrus. And then they said there's a mention of pineapple. So you get the sort of like a mixed synthetic fruity note. It's nice. The opening is pretty nice. It comes off very sharp. It becomes very promising. But once the dry down starts, that leather takes over, and that, even though the freshness, the pepper really remains, you know. So pepper and the leather makes it kind of like a fragrance. I think if you know Diesel, only the Brave, it's like, I like that smell, but I wish we had more cold weather to pull it off. It has a leather note as well. So this kind of fragrance, you need kind of like mild cold weather, spring, fall, even in the winter, this would do so good. Basically, despite this being see-through bottle, I think it's kind of like not misguided. It's kind of like confusing. It's misleading, you know, because it's not really watery, aquatic. Despite the pineapple note, I think it's heavy on the leather. The leather would suit cold weather more. But I think the dark version is gonna be more stronger than this. This one you get like 4 to 5 hours. So okay, performance is not bad. Projection is for the first hour it's kind of strong. After that it's like 2 feet around you. So this is pretty much for me, it's like a mediocre release. You can absolutely skip it, you're not gonna miss much. This is not one of my favorite Calvin Klein perfumes, but it's a nice smelling one. I would not say it's a total pass or smells off-putting. Just definitely just give it a sniff and put it on your skin. See, it does better than what it did on me. So overall, this perfume, I would say it's a try, not pass, not a must buy. Okay, it's right in the middle. And overall, I'm giving this like a 6 out of 10 for what I smell in this. Okay, so obsessed for him, Calvin Klein, 6 out of 10. Take care, guys. Time for the last 2 reviews. Take care. Bye bye.